Salutations! Welcome to Pyun Pyun, Heart-Throbbing Endless Love Bakery. That's gonna be one heck of a title to type up on the video, but this is made by the same creators of Bonnie's Bakery. I don't think Bonnie's Bakery was made on Ren'Py, but this game is made on Ren'Py. And as you all know, if you watched the new Food Cat show, I've made a game on Ren'Py, so this does hit a little bit home. We're gonna go ahead and just start this and see why this is a horror game. Hello? Well, it starts off as a horror game. We're closed. No, no, no. Please go away. I could still call someone. Wonder who that could be in. What is my name? Of course, I'll just type this up. My preferred pronouns. He and him. Yeah, this. Understood. In sentences, your pronouns will be he and him. It'll look something like this. Wow, there goes Food Cat. He sure is great. Gotta love him. Said no one ever. Is this correct? Yes. Food Cat, welcome back. Don't scrutinize me too harshly when you go look at the source code later. I like how it has like the praying emoji. Anyway, enjoy the demo. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to record anything today, but this had to pop up on me. Actually, I was going to record Toy Maker since I found a new level, but haven't really made any progress on it. You walk into the bakery and shut the door behind you. The pastries you made yesterday still sit untouched on the spotless display. There isn't even a single fingerprint on the glass. You look around to see yesterday's cleaning completely intact, not a speck of dust. Or a hint of life. You breeze through your daily morning routine of preparing the bakery, and after a quick 15 minutes, you turn on your neon sign and officially declare the place open. Though at first you decide to relax behind the counter, it isn't long before you're scouring the building, trying to see if there's any work you can do that isn't just waiting for customers. You can get like a calisthenics workout in. That's what I would have done. You sigh. Nothing. You slump down on your bar stool as you wait for your two regulars to show. Well, technically 3 if you count the person that delivers your ingredients. As the minutes and inevitable hours drones on, you wonder to yourself how you got to this point. When you first opened your bakery, you saw a fairly decent number of customers. Nothing too special, but you could see the potential. That was until Bonnie's Bakery. There's the reference. Okay. You shake your head rapidly, trying to get off your nagging thoughts. Get rid of your nagging thoughts. Whatever. I should be focusing on my own bakery. Maybe I should ham up the advertising a little more. You pull up your phone and start scrolling through your business's social media page. You glance at your handle and immediately cringe. Why? I don't see anything to cringe about. Pyun Pyun Heart-Throbbing Endless Love Bakery. I mean, for a name like that, I'd probably cringe too. Yeah, that's like a really long handle. At the time, you thought the flashy, garish name would at least draw in some curious onlookers, but alas, it was all it did was make it a pain to look up your bakery in the search engines. Maybe don't make it as long next time. You've been making frequent posts as well, pictures of the freshly made desserts, funny little bakery puns, polls for people to vote on, etc. The posts haven't been getting any likes since last week, but you type up something anyway. Polls always got some engagement at least. I mean, that's just how people is. Like, people are too lazy to like stuff nowadays. You know, I would have chose matcha if you had matcha in there. You sigh as you click the send button before resting your head against the counter. You dread the thought of doing nothing but staring at your screen again today. Suddenly, you hear a notification go off from your phone. On my lunch break right now, what you doing? L plus ratio. That's me! Wait, what the? This is my profile picture. Oh my god. Okay, that's really unsurprising. I cannot believe I'm saying this right now. What? Oh, your lunch is cup noodles. You should be eating something healthier. I think this is the 100th time you've eaten instant ramen. No, they taste good and are easy to make. I can make you food to take to work. I cannot believe this is something I would actually say. How's your day going? Same as usual, nothing interesting. Even that's spot on. Kind of. Don't worry, once I'm off work, I'll be running over to your bakery. Lay's here to save the day. Oh my gosh, my mouse keeps double clicking. Saving the day makes it sound like I'm in danger or something. Boredom is super dangerous, man. You know how many people say that they're dying from boredom? Oop. I think the only thing that's not accurate is that I always take my time when I respond to people. It's like every time I get a text, I take like a week to respond. Like, that's a bad habit of mine. Just gotta chug the noodles. A smile forms around your lips, and you snicker to yourself. You can't wait for Lay's shift to end. You're not looking forward to hours of doing nothing again today, but Lay's messages brighten your day. Or your mood. On the other hand, her mood seems to have dampened a bit, quite literally. I spilled the soup on my pants. No. Well, less sodium for you. Oh my gosh, I don't know where these bugs are coming from. You and Leia exchange a rapid back and forth, and you're so engrossed in the conversation that you fail to hear the ring of the doorbell as another customer walks in. But it isn't long before the customer makes himself known. Ron Gasta. Is this the kind of service I should expect from this establishment? It's no wonder you have no customers. Food critic? Alright, I'll bite. You groan internally. Though he had been popping in here and there recently, you really didn't expect this customer to keep returning, not even as infrequently as he currently was. You didn't really know if you could call him a customer, since he seemed to always have more complaints than orders. Ron, to what do I owe this pleasure? Referring to the customers by their first name? I'm going to have to dock off another point for that. Do you want something, or did you just come here to complain again? How rude. I'm merely offering my critiques. This benefits you more than it benefits me. Perhaps I won't be ordering anything after all. Maybe I should put up a no loitering sign. Amusing as always. Well, you do know my order by now, don't you? Get to it. He sounds pretty confident about you, knowing his order by now, so it must be one of his regular orders, right? I don't think anybody's remembered my order, except for a Chinese restaurant that I went to. You tried to rack your brain for any clues, but all you can remember are the countless complaints and grievances he had with. Well, everything you did, honestly. You had a few guesses, but you weren't really sure. What was it again? What would a food critic enjoy eating? Would it be something a little bit more advanced, like a chestnut mousse? I'll go with that. This is absurd. How could you forget my order? It's so simple. All I want is one order of the lovey-dovey magical combo macaroons. Is that too much to ask for? How could you forget this order? That's as long as the bakery name. You recoil at the name of the macaroons being said out loud, and that feeling brought back a memory from the first time you visited your bakery. At first, you were thrilled because someone was finally ordering something. The excitement quickly vanished once the scathing comments started rolling in. I apologize, Mr. Geista. It appears I've forgotten. Forgotten? How could you forget? I ordered the lovey-dovey magical combo macaroons twice as much as I ordered everything else. If I recall correctly, you've only ordered everything else once. Exactly. Oh. Well, this is awkward. As if his attitude wasn't bad enough already, you're suddenly hit with the realization that you haven't needed to make macarons since opening day. You even cut down on the number of flavors you sell since customers are sparse. You hope that he settles for ordering something else on the menu today. How foolish of you. Well, what are you waiting for then? What do you mean? Tell me how long the wait will be. I'll come back to get them. Normally, I ask for pre-orders at least 3 days in advance. 3 days? You must mistake me for a man with a lot of free time. I need to make 24 macarons, so it will take a while. But certainly not 3 days, unless... Ah, yes, of course, you must be talking about all the other orders you have to prepare. Yes, they will take a long time to complete, won't they? Of course, don't be inconsiderate. You bite your lip to stop yourself from saying anything unnecessary. He's a customer. He's a customer. You breathe in deeply, then crack your face into a stiff smile. Your order will have the highest priority, Mr. Geista. I will make it for you as fast as I can. Excellent, I will return tonight to pick up my order. Oh no, tonight? Your fake smile erodes slightly. Tonight, sir? Yes, I expect great things here. Take my business card. Send me a message when my order is ready. Great. You hold the business card in your shaky hand with disbelief. The food connoisseur. Before you can even retort, he was out of the door, smug as ever. You go straight into the kitchen and scream into a baking dish. What was he thinking? He wanted you to make 24 macarons in just a few hours? It was unreasonable, but you had no choice but to go through with the order. A sale was a sale after all, and you needed the money. You walk over to the sink to clean the dish you just screamed in and remind yourself that violence is bad. At least you had something to do now while you waited for Lei. Besides, you have an employee. When you first moved here, you figured that you would need some extra help running the bakery. Just one employee, nothing big. But paying someone to do nothing adds up pretty quickly. Finally, you'd be able to give up something useful to do. That's right, so we play as the owner. I mean, I should have known that, but... His shift would be starting soon, so the two of you would be able to handle this monstrous order together. Ah, that must be him. Let's see, are you coming today? Feeling a little unwell, but I will keep you updated. Sorry, paycheck will be a little late. That's okay. Hello, Food Cat. I'm afraid I won't be able to come in for work today. Or tomorrow. Or any of the upcoming days ever. Wait, excuse me? Are you quitting? I could really use the help today. What? What do you mean? I think this would be... Wait, what would be my response? Something that's not really as bold. Oh, now it's gotten really awkward. I would really prefer to talk in person. I'm sorry. If you have time today, can you meet me at the cafe nearby? I really don't have time to. I have to close up shop then, if you're quitting. If you're quitting, can't you at least put in your 2 weeks notice? I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I promise I have a good explanation. Please meet me at the cafe. Fine, but I'm docking your pay. As the bakery owner, I may have to say this. Cars he would pick today of all times. Let's see. The cafe, huh? If I remember correctly, it should be... checking the GPS. Cafe's right here. Is this in the same location as... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the same location to where Bonnie was bonking all of her victims. Okay. Wait, do we have to go here now? You walk into the cafe at a brisk pace and sit down at the table impatiently, waiting for your soon-to-be former employee to arrive. If he didn't have a good explanation for this, you would be sure to blacklist him from your bakery forever. Here's a flyer of our limited items during the festival. Be sure to visit us. The barista takes out a paper from the stack that he's holding and places it onto your table. Festival? The food festival. It happens every year. Are you new around here? I can imagine anyone visiting Woodstown for anything but the festival. I haven't been here long, no. Well, you got here just in time to enjoy one of the only good things about this place. The barista saunters off with a hearty laugh. You take a moment to glance over the flyer. I was distracted by the boba. I'm just looking at the menu right now. Festival. This is the same price as the shampoo that I bought. Yeah, the shampoo that I was talking about in the last video. The Pure Zero healthy shampoo. Yeah, this bug is like really bothering me right now. Cobbler, Is the festival cobbler a drink? Before you can ponder the menu any further, the cafe door opens and you quickly find yourself in some very sheepish company. Thank you for meeting with me. Wait, is his name just employee? A customer came in with a large order today, so I make it quick. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're really sorry, then come help. I can't do that. He looks very nervous. Why not? Sits there nervously, unable to look at you in the eyes. His complexion is unusually pale today, and for a moment, you're worried that you unintentionally bullied the ill. I'm getting out of here. What? It's for personal reasons. Personal reasons? Like what? I can't say, it's very personal. This is what you wanted me to meet for? So you could tell me that you couldn't tell me anything? I thought I'd say goodbye in person. You gulp. Have you just bullied a sick and dying man? Did you really need the help that badly? Goodbye? I'm moving. Your tense shoulders ease as you slump into your seat, releasing the breath that you didn't know you were holding. Don't do that to me, dude. You gave me a heart attack. Never mind. You're moving, you say? Yeah, to somewhere safer. Safer? You haven't been here for too long, so you don't know the town too well. Is the crime here really that bad? You sigh internally, chalking this up to another reason why you shouldn't have moved. You push the thought aside for now, since you have more pressing issues to worry about. Well, at the very least, you can help me with this order before you go, right? I can't believe this. I'm sorry. I hope this big order isn't too difficult. Haha. Oh, yeah, no worries. It'll be easy, because big orders are well known throughout the lands to be easy to prepare. Your now former employee lets out an almost too genuine sigh of relief. Oh, that's good. That's good. I almost thought I left you at a bad time. Get out of here. Got it. And just like that, your first, last, and only employee was out the door, leaving you alone with 24 macarons to make by yourself. Great. What a predicament. Ah, great. It seems like the size of the order isn't going to be your only issue. Since you haven't had many customers, you've been neglecting to restock your ingredients. In particular, you haven't found the need to purchase almond flour again. It's funny, I was thinking about almond flour and using it to make pizza. Dude, this bug keeps flying all over my face. Got it this time. Normally, I would be disappointed in myself, but I think I'll blame Ron for this one. You could blame Ron for all you want, and you really wanted to, but that wasn't going to get you any almond flour. You grumble for a bit, wondering what to do, before remembering that you still have a lifeline. All you had to do was make one quick text. Hope this isn't too last minute. Hello, it looks like I'm running low on flour again. Understood, I'll place an order for you. Thank you. Hello, I realize that this is sudden, but would I be able to express order a bag of almond flour? Of course, how soon do you need it? Sometime today, as soon as possible, please. Oh, understood. I'll be right over. The sign of relief began prepping the other ingredients. Even with an express order, it would still take a while before they would get here. Great. That's what you thought anyway, but barely 30 minutes. I was going to say thirsty minutes. 30 minutes later, you hear the door swing open with a crash, followed by a very polite oops. Abby Brunnett? Food Cat, I got your order. Apparently we know each other. Food delivery truck driver. Oh, thank you, Abby. Wow, you were out of breath. I got here as fast as I could. Sorry to make you rush like that. It's fine. Actually, I'm sorry as well. Huh? You look down at her hands to see them clutching a very full-looking 611 bag. She sheepishly pulls out many small bags of raw almonds. They said that it would take a day for the shipment of almond flour to come in, but I heard you can make it so. You look down at the bag of almonds, then back at her. It was inconvenient, but it was still better than nothing. You made almond flour before. It wasn't a huge deal. I think all you have to do is just blend the almonds, right? Just a little more time consuming. You silently cursed your former employee for bailing on you before making your way to the kitchen. Thanks again, Abby. I take it from here. You really came in clutch. I'm sorry again. It's fine, really. You've been a great help. It'll probably take a while to make almond flour by yourself, right? I can help. It's my fault for not bringing you the right thing. You have a feeling that she'd be kicking herself on the way back if you regretted her help now, and an extra hand in the kitchen would be useful. Well, making almond flour isn't too hard. If you aren't too busy right now, would you be able to lend a hand? Of course. Well, gotta appreciate her enthusiasm. Great, let's get to it then. Abby grabs a handful of the almond bags and makes her way to the kitchen. You show her where the bowls and other utensils are, then go back to grab the rest of the almonds. As you're making your way back to the kitchen, you hear a loud bang bang banging. Whoa. Tighten your grip to the rest of the bags and run into the kitchen. Abby is everything. You see Abby absolutely thrashing one of the bags of almonds with a rolling pin. She looks at you and stops. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to think of a quieter way to do it. Oh no, you're fine. You try to keep a straight face once you figure out that this is her attempt at making almond flour. If you laugh right now, she'll definitely know that she's doing it wrong. While you're trying to think of a good response, Abby looks back at the crushed almonds and prepares to give it to another whack. I mean, just give her another route, like blending the almonds. Do you not have a blender? I just realized that there is no one at the counter to greet customers. Could you go up front to keep watch? I'd really appreciate that. Of course. She dashes off to the register with a clueless smile as you empty the crushed almonds bits into a bowl. They hadn't been prepped in the slightest, so you probably couldn't use them for flour. But she went through all the effort to help you with these, so you decided to incorporate them into the decoration later. For now, though, you had a bunch of macaroons and some almond flour to make. Hello, Mr. Gesta. Your order is now ready for pickup. Please arrive at your earliest possible convenience. Sincerely, Foodcat. You set your phone down and practically collapse onto your stool. You better come back for this order. Oh, Foodcat, someone's here. What? Was he just waiting for my text or something? You walk out of the kitchen expecting to see Ron's smug face enter from the door, but instead, you see one of your only other regulars. He looks haggard, but not any more so than usual. You always wonder if he's just gotten out of bed whenever he visits. Dude, I always look like I've gotten out of bed. I never really comb my hair. Without greeting you or Abby, he scans the menu board behind you. After an awkward moment of silence, you hear him mumble something under his breath. Coffee. Detective? Oh my gosh, I called it. It's like I heard the music for a second, then I saw the code, I was like, detective. Alright, 1 black coffee coming up. You make your way over to the coffee machine and glance back towards the tired detective. Apparently he's been in charge of solving some pretty heavy cases. Though it's unconventional, you appreciate the fact that he spends his free time coming to your bakery and giving you patronage, instead of reading books or whatever he does for fun. He's a pretty easy customer and isn't one for a conversation. You always find it a little awkward interacting with him though. Here you are. You place the cup on top of his table with a clink. After you take a few steps back, he grasps the handle of the cup and brings it close to his lips. You watch him blow steam off of the brew, wondering whether you should try to strike up some small talk. You decide not to, since he seems preoccupied. Not only that, but what kind of conversation would you even start with this guy anyway? You look towards Abby for some sort of advice, but she's too focused on diligently watching for other customers. The clock ticks away slowly as Abe sips on his coffee. After what feels like ages of silence and sipping, Abe looks up at you. Thank you. Huh? For the coffee. Oh, right. Is that him asking you to leave him alone? Were you staring too much? Should you have gone off to do something else? No, he's just simply giving you a casual thanks. Rather than agonizing over these questions for any longer, you decide to push through and make some light conversation after all. You were sure Lei would be here any second now, and you wanted to make the time fly by as fast as you could. Would you like something to eat with that? More silence. Is that the wrong thing to ask? Should you ask him about one of his cases instead? But that could get into some pretty heavy territory, and you weren't sure you felt like dealing with that. As you're about to turn away and retreat into the kitchen, Abe snaps out of his thoughts. No thank you. Understood. Just as you go to enact your escape plan, you hear a familiar voice call out to you.
Beep, beep.
There's Lei. Childhood best friend. Okay. Lei, so are you able to salvage the noodles? I'm so sorry. Hey, at least you're here now. I'll make you the food you want. You want a big meal to make for the lost lunch, right? Nah, you don't have to do all that. You sure? I can give you a little discount if money's what you're worried about. Hey, you're not doing so good on money yourself. I'm okay. I bought myself a sandwich after work. What? Pastries aren't good enough for you? What? You heard me. Not ordering anything is a crime here. Either get a pastry or get out. Fine, I suppose. Lei looks over the cabinet of pastries and points to the strawberry cute shortcake. Strawberry. I don't know why it's written down like this. Give me one of these then. Okay, I'll go get that for you. Let's see, the pastry cabinet is... Oh, okay. You want the strawberry. Strawberry. There's strawberries in this. It looks like a fruit sando. Just like something on top of it. Is this what you want? Oh, it's so good. Man, you never disappoint. You haven't even eaten it yet. I don't have to eat it to know that it's gonna taste great. You roll your eyes dramatically, but your annoyed front is hardly convincing with the goofy smile plastered on your face. And what are you doing behind the counter? This isn't your bakery, bud. It's the best place to sit. Yeah, just eat your food already. While Leia is scarfing down the pastry, you notice Abby shifting off to the side. Oops, sorry Abby. You two haven't met yet, right? This is Lei, one of my regulars. Your favorite customer. Or your favorite regular. I mean, same thing. Yeah, sure. It's nice to meet you, I'm Abby. I deliver ingredients to Food Cat. Cool, I'm Lei, and I eat ingredients for Food Cat. Just the ingredients. The three of you chat idly as Abe continues to sip his coffee. I didn't realize Abe was still around. So Abby was it? Give it to me straight. Is it easy working with Food Cat? Oh yes, he's quite pleasant. Of course, you have good taste, but something's bothering me. Huh? I don't see you with a pastry. You loitering or something? No, I was just... You heard Food Cat earlier. Either get a pastry or get out. I'm sorry, I didn't think... It's okay, Abby, you don't need to buy anything. Abby breathes a sigh of relief, but it isn't long before you exhale loudly yourself. No, I understand. You don't like my baking. You turn away dramatically and sniffle. Wow, Abby, I can't believe you just made Food Cat cry. On purpose. With malicious intent. No, I didn't mean it like that. The both of you snicker as Abby begins fumbling around for the right words to say. I also did not order a pastry. Oop, looks like you need to get out of here too, bud. If those are the rules. Abe makes his way towards the door and Abby glances at him, wondering if he should follow the suit. Wait, sorry guys, we're just joking around here. What, you guys? Abby's expression quickly shifts from frazzled concern to an angry pout. She turns away from you and puffs out her cheeks. The next time you order from me, I'm going to upcharge you by 50%. What? Hey, Lei, what was in it on N2? Don't pin this all on me. I don't know what you're talking about. I have never wronged Abby. Don't try to pull me down with you on the sinking ship. You traitor. Oh, now he's here. In the midst of the banter, you hear the door open and Ron waltz, with his head held high. Your expression flattens. Abby clears her throat once she realizes that the mood has shifted and Lei withholds whatever witty response she was going to say. I'm here for my order. You're a bit late, Mr. Gesta. We're going to be closing soon, but yes, here they are, after many hours of baking. As you watch Ron pace over to the counter, he looks down at his order and shakes his head. Very sloppy. Your presentation is abysmal. Rude of you. I did all this work for you and you're just gonna say this? Some food critic. What? You're lucky I'm here. These macaroons are all different sizes. No consistency. What were you doing for the last few hours? Perhaps I should have given you a full day after all. He grabs one of the macaroons and takes a bite out of it. Hey, you haven't paid for that yet. What do you take me for? Of course I'm going to pay for it. No, he's doing the whole Bobby Parrish thing, where he tries it out before he buys it at the grocery store. He contemplates the flavors on his palate before turning to you again. At least there's some redeeming quality to this mishap and mess. The taste gets a pass. You silently curse Ron's existence as you ring him up at the register. If you thought you were fuming, though, it was nothing compared to the dirty look Lei was giving Ron. Let's see. Join with Lei. Do nothing. I guess I'll stop Lei. Just as Lei stands up from her seat, you put a reassuring hand on her shoulder. She looks up at you in defiance at first, but you shake your head. Begrudgingly, she sits back down. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Is there anything else I can get for you? I'm sure no one else will buy these because of these imperfections. Just add them to my order. You blink, showing him the price before completing the sale. That'll make your order much more expensive, are you sure? Expensive? Please. I've spent more on a toothbrush. Consider it charity for the less fortunate. Though you didn't appreciate the dig at your finances, you did appreciate the extra cash. As you finish wrapping up the macaroons, you could see Lei staring at Ron more with amusement now than animosity. Before Ron has a chance to walk away with his order, you see Lei smirk. Lei covers her mouth and coughs slightly. Her coughing increases in volume, and as it does, you can very faintly hear a word muffled between the sounds of fake throat coughing. Loser. Ron freezes in place for a moment. You worry the situation is going to escalate, but your worries are quickly extinguished when you hear him mumble something. Not a... What's that? I am not a loser. Abby sniffles a chuckle, while Abe seems generally unconcerned with the whole affair. You're surprised at how quickly he went from being an annoyingly pompous customer to a 10-year-old child. Ron stomps up to Lei, jabbing his index finger into her shoulder. I'm a highly respected connoisseur of food, and I will be treated as such. Loser say what? What? I rest my case, Your Honor. At this point, even you can't stop yourself from chuckling slightly. And Lei takes this as a sign to continue doing what she does best, making fun of people. You know, if you think about it, anyone can be a food connoisseur if they eat enough food. That's not how it works. I've eaten here more times than you can count on, though, so I'm probably like a mega connoisseur compared to you. No, you're not. I have aficionation, and years of training, and a highly developed palate. I've developed a few palates in my days. It's not that hard. What does that even mean? The two continue sending jabs at each other back and forth. Though it's wildly amusing to you, Ron is clearly becoming more and more frustrated. I don't need to deal with this. Yeah, just walk away. Ron storms out of the bakery, muttering about his multitudes of qualifications. You, Abby, and Lei all glance at each other before immediately bursting into laughter. After the commotion settles down, you begin chatting idly with Lei, Abby, and very rarely Abe, until closing time eventually rolls around. As Abby and Abe pay for their food, you notice Lei outside staring at the bakery sign. You clean up and make your way over to her. Something wrong? Now this looks very familiar. Yep, this is that bakery. Something wrong. I feel like something's a little off, with off in bold. You think so? There was a lot going on with that conversation. I'm surprised this is considered a demo. You glance in the direction of the bakery and take a moment to think. Yeah, maybe it's... Wait. Oh, we're doing something. What the heck? It's a note. Looks like someone didn't throw this away properly. Should I show this to Lei? Sure. I found this. Garbage? Yeah. Oh, that's neat. It looks like it says something... Cow. White cat. Rat. Hey, what's wrong with cows? I'm not the one who wrote it. there's this sign. Logo of the bakery. I feel like something's weird about it. How so? That Pyun Pyun's floating up in the air? Sure, show it. Yeah, it is crooked, but also, like, the croissant is floating in the air. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You both stare at the sign, tilting your heads in unison before looking at each other and nodding. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. I think I have a ladder in the storage room. Here, let me go get it. I'll be right back. As Slice sprints back into the bakery, you take a moment to appreciate the cool breeze. The night air is pleasantly chilly, and though it's been a slightly hectic day, you wouldn't mind having more days like this. As you wait for Lei to return, you hear footsteps. They sound like they're heading towards you fast. With increasing dread, you remember your employee's comment about the safety of the town. No, it couldn't be. You shake your head off your paranoia. But just in case, you run back into the bakery, making sure to lock the door behind you. You glance out the window, sighing with relief when you don't see anything. Until the door handle. Ah, this is the beginning. To shake. That's when I yell like we're closed. Ah, there we go. That's the end of the demo. Ah, I like it. Cliffhanger. It's gotten me interested to playing this. It's basically just like another story in the Bonnie's Bakery universe. And they're humans, by the way. Yeah, it definitely shows that Bonnie is having a vision issue. She's, dealing with, what's the word? Yeah, these are like, normal people that are humans. They're not animals like what we've been seeing in Bonnie's Bakery. Yeah, they use Mix Kit and Envato. Oh, the sound effects. Oh, they have a Kickstarter. I'll check it out. I don't know if I'll be able to afford doing anything for Kickstarter, though. I don't make enough money for that. I was, like, really surprised when I saw my profile picture on this. Redrawn. That was definitely unexpected. And, like, the dialogue between, like, me and Lei was, like, spot on, too, because I'm very, like, health conscious. And when I see something like instant noodles, I'm like, yeah, too high sodium, not very good ingredients, too much MSG. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the Kickstarter. Only 11 backers, 29 days to go. They're only at $2.25. So if I were to back this, let's see the reward tiers. Okay, $5, get a Kickstarter exclusive digital sticker pack. For $10, you get a digital copy of the game. Pretty fair of a price. Let's see, if you go, names in the credits for $25. Custom character art. Oh my gosh. If only I had money to do all of this, I would definitely join. That blows. I would love to do all of this. A croquette bingus for $1,000. Okay. But yeah, I'll leave the Kickstarter in the description, although you could just download this game, play it to the end, and the Kickstarter link will pop up automatically. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Pyun Pyun Heart-Throbbing Endless Love Bakery. Maybe I should jump back into checking out all the other options. Yeah, I want to, like, finish up all the options before I end up this demo. Yeah, they actually added me to this game. See, I typed in, like, a different name, and it came up with, like, a different profile picture. I typed in idiot. Yeah. Interesting. I was not expecting to have an Easter egg in part of the Bonnie's Bakery universe. Quite shocking. I wonder what I would look like as an animal. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and skip right to the choices. Chocolate cake. Okay, so he says the same thing there. Moving forward. Are you quitting? It would be a lot easier if we could meet in person. Yeah. I'm not down to listen to that. What is this cloud app, though? Oh, this is all the context. Alright, we don't need that. Could I go to a different place? Alright, we'll try the library. Could I go there, actually? Need to... Okay, no, I can't go there. I have to do this. What if I give Lei the wrong pastry? Oh, alright. I see you're pulling a little switcheroo on me. Well, this looks good, too. Huh? What do you mean? Oh. It fits well with idiot, too. You glance at the pastry cabinet one more time and realize that you got the wrong thing. Luckily, it was just Lei, not an actual customer. Yep. I wanted to broaden your palate, of course. And why are you behind the counter? It's the best place to sit. Well, you did mess up her order, so I figure letting her sit behind the counter is the least you could do. Alright. Moving forward. I'm gonna join with Lei this time. Hey, watch your attitude, buddy. I'm exercising my rights as a customer. I don't see anything wrong with my etiquette. Yeah, we don't need customers like you here. Ron is taken back by your comment, lowering his head as he backs away from you two. This is how you treat your customers. You gang up on them and make petty insults? It's no wonder this place has so little patronage. Well, you were the one that brought in your nasty attitude first. Being a customer doesn't suddenly give you the right to boss idiot around. You nod along as Lei scolds him. If you're going to act like a child, then I recommend that you leave. I'm not getting paid to babysit after all. Ron looks at the both of you nervously. You don't know if you're seeing this right, but it almost looks like he's tearing up. Fine, I'll leave. And just like that, he stomps out of the room and slams the door behind him. In his haste, you realize that he left behind a $100 bill. Oh man, should I go after him? No, he hasn't paid yet, remember? Think of it as a nice tip. You look towards Abe for guidance. He thinks of himself, sips his coffee, then nods. Okay, I'll take it. After the commotion settles down, you begin chatting idly with Lei, Abby, and okay. Now let's go ahead and check on all the other things here. Trash can. Sure. I can't believe someone would litter. Wow. You should throw your garbage away properly, idiot. I'm kidding. You still insulted me, though. Yeah, well, if you're such a good person, then go put in the trash where it belongs. Nah, too much effort. Maybe I'll just stand here and look at it. Haha, very funny. Alright, window. I just cleaned it today, but maybe there's something wrong with it? Should I show this to Lei? Sure. Is the window off? No. Oh. Come on, idiot, it's your bakery. Alright, let me look again. Okay. I guess we'll do one more choice. I like that the skip button exists, though. Just makes things a whole lot easier. Yeah, just gonna check that. We know. Just seeing if there's any other Easter egg names out there. Mike. Yep, he's in this game too. Okay. Very interesting. If you type in like certain names, they come up with these Easter egg profile pictures. Alright. Let's go ahead and skip forward now. Roll cake. Okay, same thing. I could really use the help today. Yeah, I gotta close up shop. I'm docking your pay. We're gonna do nothing this time. Hey, watch your attitude, buddy. I'm exercising your rights again. We don't need customers like you in here. Oh, really? I figured you would be grateful to have any customers at all. Besides, this isn't your bakery, so I don't think you have any right to order around me. Oh, it's getting intense. You don't even get a second to react before Lei leaps over the counter, her hand gripping Ron's collar tightly. Abby comes to her mouth as she gasps, and Abe looks up from his coffee for the first time in a while. Ron looks nervous, but continues to run his mouth anyway. This is why this place has no customers. You're all so uncouth. I'll your couth if you keep talking. What does that even mean? As satisfying as it would be to watch this happen, you decide it's probably best if a fight doesn't break out in your bakery. Alright, take it easy, guys. Lei turns to look at you, you give her a reassuring pat on the shoulder, and she instantly sits back down. Just so you know, I'm only backing up because Bitchy Mike wanted me to. This is unbelievable. I'll never come back here. And then he takes off. Do you still get the 100? Ron runs out of the door as he speaks, clearly afraid of Lei, but still giving off an air of bravado that becomes less convincing the faster he runs. You're grateful that, at the very least, he didn't forget to pay in his haste. However, you can't help but worry about whether he'll press charges against your bakery or not. Hey, I know he was annoying, but you really shouldn't be threatening my customers like that. You're just going to let him step all over you. You're too nice. Simple assault is considered a misdemeanor and will lead to jail time if charges are pressed. Seriously? Whose side are you on anyway? The law. Abe is right, Lei. Just let me handle it next time, okay? Alright. After the commotion settles down, yeah, I think it's all the same from here. So we're pretty much done with this game. I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to the main menu, and that will do it. Yeah, really cool Easter egg addition to this game. I'm really liking the story too. I like that it's all like in the same universe with Bonnie's Bakery, so I can, I don't know, just follow a new set of characters. Like, I definitely feel like this is its own franchise, even though it's in the same universe. So yeah. Looking forward to playing the full version of this. It seems like it's going to be long though. Considering that this was the demo, it took like, what, 35 to 40 minutes to complete it? So it's going to be a long one, but that's just how visual novels are. Like, my visual novel took like 48 minutes to finish. So yeah. It's going to be a lot of rating, but, you know, we can cope with it if you're enjoying the story. But yeah, check this out in the description below, like many other games that I've done on the channel. And that's going to do it.